Hey everybody! Lops, congrats on the first Falcon. Congrats on the second. How was it going? Mike is so hard to beat. Wait. What do you try to beat Mike in? In Osu? How's everybody doing? Alright, so as the stream title suggests, I think it's high time we go clean up some of Zora's domain. Where even are we? Where were you go to turn in the Master Sword originally? We have the Master Sword. Heck yeah. Oh, and Mike Tyson. I thought you meant you were fighting Mikakus in a game, like competing against being against our Mike. How is Mike Tyson going? I mean, how's the boxing going? Okay, so where is Zora's domain anyway? Zora's domain is that way, I believe. Look at a map. It is not, actually. Actually, I don't have my bearings. Okay, let's go. You're trying to beat Mike climbing. Right? That's kind of what I thought at first. I was like, wait, but wait, Mike's not here. And Mike's not usually here until a little bit later. What is that? Oh, there's so many things I want to do next, but I'm going to do Zora's Domain next, and then we'll go to... I'm going to do Zora's Domain, and then Laurelin Village, and then Kakariko Village. I think that's kind of the order I want to do things in. But, first things first... Where's Death Mountain? Why can't I make out any of... Zora's Domain. There you go. There's Zora's Domain. That's where... That right there is where the beast would sit normally. A weird collection of missing pixels right there. Don't know what's that. Well, you can hit a few with frame perfect uppercuts. Nice, nice. Doing anything frame perfect is tough, man. Alright, let's go. Before we do anything else, though, I kind of want to go see what's right here. First, if we can get that far. Amount of stamina that we have. Oh, dang. I got a bot this early? Theo Crusher? Oh, good. Thank you to Nightbot and SiriBot for handling that. Mostly 2 to 4. Out of 22. 22. Yeah, wow, that's a lot. I don't know if we're going to hit this island or not. I don't think we're going to make it, unless I have stamina food, which I know I don't, because I did not cook anything. Yep, did not. All right. Is there a shrine there? I think is kind of what I'm wondering. Is there any other rock around I might be able to... Nope, that's not going to work. All right, I don't see a shrine? Dang, I would have liked to have landed there, though. I'm just out in the middle of nowhere. There might be a rock here that we can take back up. Wait! It didn't let me open my chute. Usually it's supposed to let you open your chute like an emergency open. Oops. Oh, that was all kind of for nothing. You know, before we do this, then let's cook some stamina food. Since I get to do it over. Stamina food. We've got one last cooking pot. Boink. You have to hit 14 uppercut frame perfect and then 8 hooks. Dang, okay. Mulligan for the day? Yeah. Give me 1 second. I need to look here real quick. Where am I? Stamina here. I got this. Hold that. Do I have? That's a sun pumpkin. Don't need that. Staminoka. I don't have any stamina. I have no stamina related food. Do I have anything that gives me restoration? That's not going to restore hardly anything. How to get the jabs? Yeah. I can imagine. Because you're playing the NES version, right? Need something that gives me stamina boost. Stam bulb. Oh, we've got some stam bulb. We've got a leek here that we could use. Do I have a simmering, smotherwing, warm, sunset, deep firefly, tireless? Increases your maximum stamina. That's what we need. Okay, so I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold a frog. And I need some monster parts. See what this does. Ooh, it's a bonus one even. Nice. Alright, let's go. Yeah, enduring elixir. Sweet. Okay. Alright, now we can go ahead out the way that we wanted. Where was that? That's the sound I wanted to get to. Okay. Try it again. That's the thing about NES games, though. They were tough. I mean, I don't know how much of it was intentional and how much of it was just, you know, taken over from, you know, borrowed over from arcade gaming. Because the idea with arcade games, I feel like, and I've played arcade games, was that they were hard enough that you wanted to keep trying. So you could play a lot and not progress very far. You could keep putting in another quarter to keep playing. And then I know that with like the NES came out, there was still a lot of that. Oh, push it. I didn't realize that. But the thing with when the NES came out, a lot of games still kind of share that same philosophy. Like the original Mario Brothers. You know, you would just keep playing the first couple of levels over and over, and they were so tough. The same thing with like what I've seen of Mike Tyson. It's that same kind of thing of, you know, you're doing your best, but like, you gotta be insanely good to really make it any of the higher levels. All right, so where's my right here? This should, yes, it gives us a full 2 minutes. In fact, we could probably just keep going. I really don't want to see what this island is, though. Tyson throws his one-hit KD for the half of the round. Oh. Find the Nintendo fan club today. Wait, huh? You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little sleepy today, so if I don't get things right away. But that's the thing, right? 'Cause like I said, you play Super Mario Brothers, you play the original Mario Brothers, you play, shoot, even the original Legend of Zelda, which I mean, despite it being a full game, it's tough. It's tough. Zelda 2 is tough, you know? So I feel like a lot of those early home video games were designed around that arcade logic of, we're gonna make our game's replayability based on the fact that it's almost impossible to progress anywhere. Okay. Zonai charge. Let's go grab the chest. That's an old map. Nice. Okay, so that was worth it. That was definitely worth it. It's gonna give us a little doodad. Little doodad right there. Oh, Doc Lewis says, hey. And I'm assuming Doc Lewis is one of the characters in Mike Tyson? Isn't that the one where Mario was like the referee? Just punch and then counter punch. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, the only real NES game that I played growing up, I think, was Super Mario Brothers. I also remember was it Top Gun? I think it was Top Gun. You had to land a jet fighter. On the second level, you had to land a jet fighter on... No, was it the second? Oh, the first level. You had to land a jet fighter on a carrier. And holy schnoos, could never get that. Always overshot the carrier. And I think the second level was you had to refuel the plane in midair, which was even harder. Hey, who's that? That's Nadra. A picture? I do. Mario was the ref. Nice. But Doc Lewis is a former heavyweight world champion and is Little Mac's coach. Ah, I got you. I got you. Hey, at least I know Little Mac, because he is in Smash Brothers. You know Little Mac. I like that one. Never spent enough time on it to get to level 3 on top of it. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't even know. You know what? I'm actually curious. I gotta look this up. Top Gun, NES, levels. Okay, how many levels are there? There is... Yeah, there's only 4 levels. Apparently. Yeah, there's 4 levels. Level 1 is, well, there's combat. Combat level is introduction to dogfighting. 2 is a battle against enemy naval forces. 3 sends you into a battle against enemy ground forces. And 4 is the ultimate battle in the air. And so then you have the non-fighting sequences, which is the landing sequence and refueling. That's basically all the game is. There's just 4 levels. So you got to land the plane, you got to refuel the plane, and that's really about it. And you can select the missions you're in. That was a whole video game. You know, that was an entire video game worth probably $60 or whatever it was back in the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, so we did that. Where are we going? I don't know why. Usually I'm pretty good about getting my bearings, but like I know that's Zora's... Not that, no, that's Kakariko Village. Where is Zora's domain? What's that? He's been up there. Wait. Since when has there been a map tower all the way up there? Oh, that's not even... Like I said, I have totally lost like my balance. Or my... Where's Death Mountain? That's Death Mountain over there. I thought that was Death Mountain over there. That is not. I think that's Plymouth Mountain. We gotta go this way. It's the fog, I think. I feel like there's way more fog in the game than there is usually. That I remember. If we ever get to the end of level 1, I would just pull to the top of the atmosphere to avoid the ground missiles, just to make it to land on the ship. Yeah, exactly. Like I kind of remember that. I just remember trying to land, and I just remember always like into the ocean. Game's half over. 7-0 KO. 7 KO. Nice. Alright. You got this. So now we can kind of see. Like, yeah, okay, there we go. You can see the blue mountains are the Zora's domain. nice. That's one. Hey, that's one of the cherry blossom trees. 80. Nice, nice. Ooh, come on. This shouldn't work, but it's working, so I'll take it. There we go. I don't know how that worked. What is a winning condition? Like how many until you win, basically? Ugh. Okay. This can be handy. Oh, you said halfway, so I'm guessing 14 then. Harder fights are coming now. Oh boy. You got this, you got this. Okay, I want to endure a carrot. So if we plop an endure carrot here, thing will come out and tell us where all the caves are, but we'll do that another day. Hello. Volta. Oh, you're quite the handsome Vo, aren't you? You meet in such a romantic place. Could you be the Vo I was destined to fall in love with? No, no, I can tell just from the look on your face. You did not come here in search for your one true love. Too bad. Still, in a place as magical as this, I really do believe I will finally meet the handsome Vo of my dreams. But until then, let me tell you a rumor I heard about cherry blossom trees. There's a strange creature called a Satori that is sometimes seen near such trees. I've never seen it myself, but I really want to. Also heard that a Satori likes fruit. I guess I should have brought some kind of fruit with me. Oh. Fruit? A carrot is not a fruit. But, let's try... Oh, I don't have any fruit. A banana. That's gonna do. Really? It doesn't even have to be... Oh, I thought it had to be a carrot. You can give him bananas. Okay. $14 fires, okay, just 10, but do you have 3 refis? Ah, I got you, I got you. Hey, Loot, hello, hello, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Take a photo of it? I would, but it locks you into that cutscene apparently. Now, let's see, did... Oh, so she heard it, but she didn't turn her head to the right to look at it. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, so now when you do that, all of the cave entrances that you have not yet, I think, cleared are marked. Like, for a while, for quite a ways around. One thing we can do, though, is I know that there is a quest that I have not yet accepted that will require me to take a picture of one of these trees, so... It's a nice vantage point. Beginning with Soda Popinski. His old name on the arcade... Soda Popinski, I like that, Soda Pop. Old name on the arcade is based on alcohol. Thanks, Russia. Oof. It's been a while, missed a couple of streams. Yay, no worries, no worries. Glad you can make it, though. I'm gonna work on some stuff. Hey, thank you, I appreciate that. Hope the stuff goes well, and hope you enjoy your time lurking. Alright, let's see. Give you a shout out. Yeah, Luke's been playing Black Myth Wukong, and it's a fantastic looking game. I don't think I could do it, because Souls-like games are the bane of my existence. I've been saying that a lot for about a lot of things lately, but it is absolutely a beautiful looking game. Soda Popinski is a brutal fight for you? Dang, because he's the only left-sided boxer in that game. That's a twist, alright. Okay, so we've been here. Where is the road that takes us into Zora's domain? Actually straight ahead. All right. I'm gonna take the road in. Oh, hey, that's a Korok. Yeah, haha. Yo, yo, yo! Tess, hello! How is it going? What am I doing? Oh, road. Alright. Time to go do a thing. Wait, I don't have a, I do have a bow, I do have a bow. Slow down, it's okay. There we go. Can I get it in the water? I can, okay good. This water won't drown me. It's not like the muck from Breath of the Wild. Damn, I know could have best. I needed that earlier. I meant, yeah, hey. Yo 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 works as well. What is that? Kindly please do not. Just going to slow down during my weekend with the new Astrobot. I have heard about that. I tell you what, I wish I had a PS5 just for that alone. Astro's Playroom was one of my favorite gaming experiences of all time. And I wish so badly I could play that again, and I wish so badly that I could play Astrobot. The fact that it's designed specifically as a PlayStation experience means that it will never come to PC, which makes me sad because, you know, some of the other PlayStation games have come to PC over time. You know what? It just means I have to get a PlayStation one of these days. Such a blast. Could be a strong Game of the Year contender for me with Star Wars Outlaws. Nice! Let's go! I've also been hearing good things about Star Wars being like really one of the best Star Wars games of all time as well. I probably shouldn't be using Master Sword to break crates. But hey, it's free, right? Let's drop that. And let's fuse it. How is this gonna fuse, I wonder? Oh, okay, good. It fuses the logical way to still keep it sword-like. I haven't played a lot of it. Played an entire night until 4 AM and haven't played since then, but it was really fun as far as I got. Nice! Let's go! Yeah, because that's the thing, I played Astro's Playroom, and it's basically just a tech demo, but it was like, holy schnoodles, this is like, you know, a modern Super Mario Galaxy. Which is a weird thing to say, because I remember when Super Mario Galaxy came out, so like, to say that this is a modern version of that means that, you know, anyway. Yeah, it was one of the most like fun 3D platformers I've played since I can remember. And so I can only imagine that Astrobot's gonna be the same. Just the music. I still listen to the music regularly. What is it? Mere GPU? SSD. Like, so many good songs. Can you guys not, please? You think the first one was like Galaxy, and you love Galaxy, you really need to play the new one. I hope you like get a free PS5 right there. Thank you, me too. I also hope for that as well. Yeah. One day though, one day. I've got PS3s and PS4s, so maybe one day when the PS6 or PS7 is a thing, I will we're gonna use PS5. Or, you know, get some good income, you know. Now the fight that is my roadblock. Bolt 2. Ooh, you got this, you got this. Thank you for the like, Falcon. I appreciate that. Hope your Friday goes well. PS3 and PS4? PS7, go and get the game right, exactly. I remember someone did that as a meme, I think. They duct taped a PS2 and a PS3 together. Say, look, I got a PS5. No, and fun fact, I also do have a PS2, so I've got a PS9. Let's go. Math, not even once. Although the 3 PS3s that I have, none of them actually work. The PS2 that I have needs a new laser, which I have a laser somewhere that I bought from China, and that needs to be put in and calibrated. But the PS4 thankfully works. It needs a new fan, but it works. Like, the fan's got a bad bearing in it, but it, you know, still pushes air through the system, so that's good. The PS3s are going to be tough, though, because they need new capacitors, I think, and they need to be delidded, and need new thermal paste, and one was not repaired properly. Someone tried to put in new capacitors, I think, and damaged the board, and broke through some traces, so it looks like they're gonna be projects. But I think at least 1 or 2 of them are the backwards compatible ones, which is nice. You're at 12. Nice. Let's go. Wait. So that's 5. 4. That's 9. So you have a PS3, PS4, and PS5? Reaction time for Ball Bowl 2 is insane. You lost. No. Wait. So if you lose once, you still get to keep going, though, right? Because you were still on the 8 KO streak. You don't lose as soon as you lose one round, do you? Yes, but the 3 doesn't work anymore. I got you. PS3s? I feel like consoles of that generation, right? The PS3s with their CPU issues that they end up having, because it's a matter of time. It happens to all of them. The thermal paste, I think, between the lid and the CPU itself goes bad and it just kind of cooks itself to death. And then the capacitors go bad, right? I am off the beaten path. That happens to all of them. Same thing kind of like with the Xbox 360 with the red ring of death. It just kind of happens to all of them eventually. It's just a matter of time. Which is where I have kind of thought about it, though. It's kind of the thing of, I could fix those PS3s. Or I could just polish one up real nice and use it as a display piece and then emulate it. Because I think if I remember correctly, PS3 emulation's come a long way. And is actually starting to be reliable. Yo, hi. Oh. No. Did not spit that out? Ow. Rude. No, no. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Hey. Oh, whoop. Coolin', anytime now? Thank you. I picked up the rock at the wrong time. There we go, got him. Yeah. There we go. That was painful. It depends what circuit you're on. On the minor and major circuit, you're getting ranked down. On the world circuit, you can rematch him and get ranked down. And oh, okay. I got you. Wait, only one time? Wait, so you can only lose once? Am I reading that right? Gotta cook more food. That's the thing, for a lot of the older consoles, it's almost getting to the point where it's not as good as emulation's getting. It's almost better to have the console and own a copy of the game, but like, emulate it instead, you know? Which is a weird thing for me, because my whole life I've always been like, I really want to play the actual game on the actual hardware it came out on, but I've been looking at like Super Nintendo stuff. I have a Super Nintendo, and the games I love for it. Like, there's mods that you can do to enable, like, better outputs, and you can replace the capacitors, and it's kind of a lot of work these days to keep them going. It's like, well, or I could just not use it, not let it, like, degrade itself, and I can just let it look nice on the shelf and then emulate it, you know? That's some skill. They hardly pose a challenge to you, let alone a threat. How is its fate that we were to fight together like this? Bravery deserves a reward. Take it. I'm glad our paths have crossed yet again. Our conversations are a highlight of my continued hunt for the bubble frog. Reports of a bubble frog sighting in a nearby cave drew me to this area. I cannot find the cave in question. Should be close, but alas, the report was less detailed than one might hope. Confounded bubble frog. Must have heard I was coming for it and hid itself away somewhere. On my reputation as a monster hunter, I swear I'll bring it to light. You do that, bud. That's kind of how I also feel about, like, the PS4. I got a PS4 because I wanted it, especially for Ghost of Tsushima. Because I love Ghost of Tsushima, but I never actually bought it. And now Ghost of Tsushima is on PC, where it will objectively look better anyway. So I almost don't even need my PS4 that I got. Because the other games I had for it were like the Tomb Raider games. Those are all on PC. I think what else. I got Fallout 4 for the PlayStation for like $2 on sale. But again, got that on PC. I don't know. It's tough. The exclusives have never been... There are some exclusives, I think. I think like the original God of War and stuff like that, but I've never been big on those. At least I've never tried them. Hey, chest. Ooh, I need that. Let's go. Got a bow. Alright. Keep missing the road. Wait. Where's the road? Goes this way. No, the bridge just comes over here and stops? Huh? Hello? Okay, so that's... Where's the road pick up again? Oh, oh, wait, it goes this way. Okay. Alright. I get it. Do I, though? Huh. The bridge just dead ends here, and then expects us to pick it back up here? What happened? I guess we could go around this way and then come up that way. I guess we do that. No, I also gotta say, I'm quite surprised how long that these pillars here are lasting. I thought they would disappear after like a couple of minutes, but I think they'll last until the game resets. There we go. I think this might be the way we're supposed to take. I feel like I'm rambling a lot today, and I apologize for that. There we go. All right, now we're back on the... Nope. Get out of here with that. What the? What? Hello? No. didn't know he could look up at you and spit the rock up at you. Okay, alright. That happened. How far back is gonna... Okay, not far back. Now you're talking... I think I appreciate that. Alright, let's try that again. That was something. Hmm. There's a cooking pot. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Okay. Can't carry any more weapons. Alright, let's go ahead and cook some food. Because we need some food. Sort by type. Where is... Oh. Do I have any flint? I should have some flint. Oh, right here. Okay, now we can cook. What is that? Oh wait, there's 3 fish here all of a sudden? There was only 1 there last time. Alright, well, you know, hey, I will not complain about that. Let's make some good food though. We need... Wait, if I hold... Do I have any wheat? No, it's rice. Sag. I wish we had some wheat. I want to make a pizza. I cannot make the pizza. Okay, what can we make instead? Oh, make a hearty truffle. Yeah, let's make all the hearty truffles. Why not? Doesn't give us a huge bonus, but it gives us enough. Yeah, there's that. Cheesy rice. I don't think cheesy rice is a thing, but it should be. Let's see what happens. Cheese and rice. What does it do? Don't tell me it makes dubious food. Cheese and rice is a dubious food? That's rude. I don't like that. I want my money back. Cheese and rice, money. No. Do not cook the bomb flour. Do not cook the bomb flour. Do not want to do that. What happens if I cook them? You know what? Hold on. Okay. Come on, bud. I don't get the reference. I don't get the reference. I'm sorry. We can't be friends. Okay, so the Amadabad is dubious food. If this explodes, I am going to laugh so hard. Let's quick save here real quick. I gotta find out. If this explodes, I want this to explode. Nope, it cooks it. It's Sag. Yeah, but not saying only people who get that reference. Oh no. I'm a web series called Ina. Ah, I've never heard of that. Alright. That list of things to Google later. Oops, who needs healing? No! Alright, once we're done cooking, I will set a timer for 5 minutes of no healing. Mikeicus, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Me? Okay, because I will forget. Okay, I have Googled it, thus I will remember to at least watch one later. I see some clips already. What else can we use? You just came back from driving school. Nice. How did that go? How did that go? Okay, just tired because school starts on Tuesday. Oh no. Do some learning. I don't have much like actual food. That's the problem here. We can cook a couple of these. Fish. Okay, cheesy fish. No, cheesy fish is not going to be a thing, but please don't be dubious. Okay, good. At least it's a food. No, cheesy baked... Wait. Cheesy baked fish is a thing? And look at it. It's a fish on a kebab with like a whole like real cheese slices. And yet cheesy rice is not a thing. Cheesy rice is dubious food. What? Boy. Yeah, you, right? I'd eat cheesy rice before I'd eat cheesy fish like that on a kebab stick. I don't know. I don't know. Learn how engines work. Nice. Hey, cool. Alright, that's cool. Kind of teach you the... Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Cheese with fish just doesn't work. I feel like there's a way you could probably do it where it would work, but on a kebab stick like that is definitely not. Okay, look, I'm cooking a snail. I cook a snail, and yet somehow I've also added, I've transmogrified the snail to also be a fish and a crab on a skewer. Hmm. Okay, let's hold that. Really mushroom. Right, Catherine. I started taking Taekwondo. This is gonna after 5 years. Nice. Cool, cool. Be right back. All right, see when you get back. So September before college starts. Heck yeah, let's go. To order a kebab. Depends on what would I like it scharf. It means hot. It depends on what donor is, I guess. Your body is aching. Oh no. Lots of work, I take it then. Okay. Anything you like? I like kicking is not easy. Oh yeah, from Taekwondo. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, you know, I like roasted. I like roasted veggie kebabs. I think I don't even know that I've even actually ever had a kebab about it. If I have, it's been so long that I don't remember. I don't know what else to cook. I don't really need any special dishes is the thing. Can you make a salad? What if you could make a salad? You can make steamed tomatoes. Huh. Alright, well. Take it. You can make pizza? Yes, you can, but I don't have any wheat, is the problem. Otherwise, I'd be making all kinds of pizzas. Alright, so for 5 minutes, no healing. There we go. Going the right way? I think I am. Hey, welcome back, welcome back. Alright, see if we can do this again. Oh, let's save, since we just spent all that time cooking food. Try this again. What? We gotta get past this guy without healing. Snack brands usually served in sliced flatbread, pita, and a paper kebab bag. Ah, I'll have to look that up. That sounds really cool. Alright, so before he gets too enthusiastic. Let's get that out of the way. Ooh, Schnoot, it scared me. Alright, that does nothing. Alright, run away. Oh. Do not like that guy at all. There we go. I like that they somehow managed to take a tube of flesh that was already really gross and terrifying and make it somehow worse and more gross and terrifying. Man, the bots! Alright, well, thank you again to Nightbot and Seerbot for taking care of that instantaneously. Consists of slices of meat seasoned with marinade, which are placed in layers of a vertical rotisserie and grilled on the sides. Nice, alright. The brown layers are gradually thinly... Oh, wait a minute! I feel like I might have seen a video of this. I think I know what... Yeah! I think I know what you're talking about. Just to make sure that is a bot. Is that a bot? Yep. Need cheap viewers. I only have the funniest viewers. Okay, so now this is here. Where's my splish splash? Splash fruit. Yeah. Yeah, I know vaguely what you're talking about. I've seen like video clips of what you're talking about. Do I like a hut? Yeah, heck yeah, I would. Now that you say that, I feel like I have worked at a place before that served hot kebab. I've had a hot kebab before, yeah. Get out of here. Get at me. Why you do this to me? You can't stand spicy stuff. Yes. I think I've told the story before, but like one of my fondest memories as a kid, I think it's kind of one of my turning point for when I started really liking spicy food, was I had a curry. It was so hot that one thing I could do was like I had to prop my head up with my hand kind of thing. The only thing I could do was to stare down at this bowl of curry. I was crying into it. It was so hot and so spicy. It was so painful and so miserable, and I loved it so much. Never had anything quite that spicy again, but I like anything spicy. I mean, wasabi's not hot spicy, I don't think. It's a different kind of, but like I love wasabi. I love all kinds of hot peppers. There's not much in the way of food that I don't like, I gotta say. Alright. Preemptive strike. Do a muddle bud. Oh, I can heal now. Healing would be good. Healing would be good. Okay, now they're fighting each other. Oh, hey. But you're not supposed to be... Okay. The order of dinner color scarf means hot. Yeah, but... Oh, you mean hot spicy, not like hot, like... the oven. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. So, wait. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Sharf? Probably not pronouncing that right. But, does that strictly just mean spicy, or does it also mean spicy, like, and, like, temperature hot? Yeah. Been trying to You can learn a little German here and there, and not gotten far yet, but... Oh, you think it's almost good to pronounce? Really? Okay, alright, good. Only spicy. Okay, cool. I will try to remember that. Okay, so the road keeps going this way. There we go. Finally made it back to the road. Ish. Road adjacent, I think. Okay, I'm going to attach. Oh, that didn't do it. Come on, break. There we go. Get some arrows out of that. It's funny, usually I feel like, it's like my first playthrough and a lot in Breath of the Wild, I usually don't have enough arrows and I have more bows. Like here I've got almost 400, like I've got 358 arrows. And I keep running out of bows, like this, like usually the opposite problem that I usually have. Oh hey, we need that. Need all the splash fruits. And we're off the road again. Yeah, this place went through a heck of a time apparently. Because in Breath of the Wild, this was just a solid road. I feel like there wasn't this many like interruptions, like climbing interruptions. Oh, hey, that's, oh, that would be handy. Okay, there is a bokoblin right here. Hi, bud. See if I can parry this guy. Hey, that's not a parry. What? What was that? That was the opposite of a parry. I just opened myself up for attack. Like, dude got a frame perfect hit on me there. That would have been like a crit damage for him. Oh, put the sword back here. Okay. All right, now let's eat something since we can eat something though. Let's eat our dubious food for one. I don't want to waste too much, but we'll go ahead and eat that. Why not? Go say my dubious food probably. Right, come here, bud. I'm here. You're awake! Heckin! Cindy, hello! Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, dang, thanks to him. How you doing? I'm just over here beating up and getting beaten up by bokoblins. Okay, what is that? Okay. Good, you bought a new mattress today. I wanted to just nap for a bit. Slept like a baby. Nice. Oh man, that is good. That is good. There's nothing quite like new mattress. That's gonna be so nice. Yeah, you gotta give that a... What? Huh? What? Who's shooting at me? Oh, hey. Thanks to him. Get out of here. Holy prime meat. How much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. But he got knocked. Tula knocked him, so he dropped all of his prime meat. He got knocked behind the fire. He got knocked behind the cooking pot. Stood up and promptly just died to his own campfire. My guy, I'm so sorry. How's the gang going? Good so far. I have accomplished nothing. But no, we're making our way. I kind of wanted to walk the path up to Zora's domain instead of just teleporting there, but taking me a little longer than I would have thought. But I'm actually kind of surprised because I don't remember this from my first playthrough, but I'm actually kind of surprised how broken the road is. Like, the road got pretty damaged in the Calamity. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Let's go here. Boing. I love bullet time. Oh, bud, you okay there? Kinda got yourself into a little pickle. There we go. Okay, got another bow. We're finally fixing our collection of bows. So should I try to build pity on weapon banner until new Valletta's rerunning? Because it's mostly impossible for me to get right in this version. That is, that's a good question. It's much more... The weapon banner is a much more, what you call it? It's much more advisable now, I think is the word I'm looking for. It's much more advisable now to go for the weapon banner if you want, now that it's 50-50. But whose weapon would you be pulling for? Because for Kazuha, I've got Xenos, is it Xenos' Moonlight? No, Zephos' Moonlight is what I've got on Kazuha, and he's just fine with that. But I don't know, like, maybe for Mulaney, I don't know how important her weapon is for her. No, building pity is hard, but if you lose on the guaranteed... That's true, that is true. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Never try to quote-unquote build pity unless you are really absolutely, like, unless you kind of really want the thing that you're pulling for. Nouvellette, because right now I have the craftable weapon. Then yeah, I would save in that case. Because if you want his weapon... And that's the other thing. Did they change that? But didn't it used to be that the guaranteed resets on the weapon banner? Does it still does the guarantee reset still? I have newbie with prototype Amber and bro slapping. Dude slaps hard. I didn't even realize he didn't even have his weapons. It didn't even occur to me. Yeah, I used your Nouvellette for my Imaginarium last night, and he is the reason that I was able to clear 2 of those, because I saved him for 2 of the bosses, and he just shreds through the bosses. And so, like, that's the thing, like, dang. He's built, yeah, he's built really well. So that's the thing, right? So it's like in that case, like the weapon's not as important, but Yeah, so yeah, no such thing as building pity. Exactly. Building pity is just a way of... that's the thing. You're, again, only pull if you kind of actually want the thing that's on the banner. Artifacts okay, but not that good. I only make between 6 to 7k to 11k. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. The artifacts are gonna be your biggest thing. What if we do this first? No. I have so many words, and I will not say any of them. Ugh, I'm sorry. Everyone has been treated now. We have used up all the splash fruit. No more injuries than... There were more injuries than anticipated. Please accept my apology. You have nothing to apologize for. You did what had to be done. Most importantly, I'm grateful that everyone is all right. Now, if we could only do something about that statue. Hmm? You there, are you a traveler? I'm sorry that I did not notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora's domain is in troubled times at present due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this precious statue remains covered in sludge. We were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge. Regardless, Wait, what is this? Hey, okay, so they do recognize if you clean it off beforehand.
Whoa.
The sludge. Yes, yes, the sludge. That's what we're looking at. Yes, the sludge. I see you managed to wash it away. The statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It's very precious to us. Thank you so much for cleaning it up.
Yes.
In truth, that statue depicts the majestic forms of the pair who saved this cherished domain in the past. That is right, beloved Prince Sidon of Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman.
Whoa.
Simply wonderful, is it not? I would love to meet him once someday. Say, you have a similar statue to the Hylian hero. Similar eyes as well. Oh my, and you are also a Hylian. And the swordsman. Wait, could it be? You Link, the swordsman of legend?
Oh.
Please remember to mind your manners, Chroma.
Uh,
Oh, please accept my apology.
yes.
Yes, please pardon our rudeness.
Whoa.
I'm quite surprised to learn that you are the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I have heard mention of you nearly every day since I arrived at this domain. Prince Sidon's... Forgive me, I'm your best friend's fiancé. It was Yona. What? Ooh. Okay, anyway. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, more crit rate. More crit rate for sure. Yeah, the defense percent is the curse of the defense percent piece is yeah. So for other characters, good year for rent. I think I'm 250. Nice. Go. It's funny too because I'm building Kachina. Or at least I got a basic set for her, and apparently she wants defense and defense percent, and I got none. So, one time. But I had some really nice defense percent pieces from other sets, so I was able to have an off piece there. I'd heard that you were missing along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? To think that such a thing could take place beneath Hyrule Castle. Now you're traveling the kingdom to investigate. So your search for Princess Zelda is what brought you to this domain.
Sure.
In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you don't mind, I ask that you please go meet with Sidon. I'm certain that he would be delighted to see you. It can be found at Mifa Court, located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain.
Oh.
Lady Yona, it is time. I fear we must be going now. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. Ah, but if it pleases you, after you've met with Sidon, perhaps you could visit me at the infirmary on the floor above. I'm determined to be of assistance to you as best I can, Sir Link. Hmm. ED circlet for... Wait. Oh, crit damage circlet for Farina? I forget. Like, the funny thing too is I looked at the new system for crafting an artifact because I want to craft a electro goblet for my Miko. And because I think that's kind of like her weakest piece at the moment is the electro goblet that I've got on her, and it boggles my mind though. I didn't realize it takes 4 of those. I want to say like sanctifying thingamabobs or whatever they call them to craft a piece, because it takes 1 if you just want to pick what type of piece it is, but it takes 4 if you want to pick the type of piece and pick the 2 substats. And I'm like, yo, and they only let you get 1 of the things every, like, it said, I think it was like 41 days from melting. And I had to melt a bunch of artifacts. Get that one. I think you get 1 or 2 from the battle pass. And I was like, yo, okay. Apparently, I think you get 1 from the battle pass, and like there's 2 that you can find in the overworld. So you can get 4 right now, but like, dude. And I watched somebody on Reddit post a clip where they made an artifact. Both of the other substats was defense percent, and when they rolled it, they all rolled into defense and defense percent, even though they had picked the other 2 stats. And so that's what I'm afraid of. So, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'll do that one of these days. But yeah, they made it really expensive to do that. I wish they would let you pick all 4 substats. I kind of get why they don't, but like I still kind of wish that, you know, as rare and as hard as it is going to be to make even just a single one of these, you should be able to pick all 4. And only 47 point. Yeah, you need more crit rate. Can we get over there? I actually don't even know how to get to Plainus Mountain the right way. I don't think this is the right way. I think you're supposed to use... How did we do it before? We would have used the Zora's armor, I think, right? Is there a fish in there? There is a fish in there. A couple of fish in there. This is probably going to hurt. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, good. Hey, Mike, welcome back. Pizza has been consumed. Noise. But yeah, my Navia desperately needs a new, needs some better pieces. But outside of that, everyone else I'm pretty happy with at the moment. I have like no more left because I've built Kachina, Navia, and Chi-Chi. So I'm like down to 1,000,000 more. I have no books left. But I'm not planning on pulling for any other characters for a while now, at least. So there's that. Hey, can we ascend through this, please? Oh, that's so close. We should be able to ascend through that. Right here. Dang. Okay. You know what? I kind of really want to. Let's use the auto builder. Addicted to Genshin Game. Like, I just did a bunch of farming and stuff to try and get Cosmos C2, but outside of that, I feel like I'm kind of done. I'm really just gonna kind of pull on whoever now. Wait, did we not have a... Did they release new characters? I mean, the thing is, so far from the characters that I've seen, there's nobody that I'm excited for, not in the near future. I thought we learned how to make a bridge. Hey, we can make an instant scaffold. Not the goblet you need from the strong box. No. If we, like, I know why they don't. It would horribly break, like, I don't say it would break the economy, but could you imagine if we could trade pieces? Like, we would all have, like, top 1% characters. I mean, which of course is impossible, right? Not everyone can have a top 1%. It's not how statistics work. But, like, man, if we could share pieces. One fire with 2 def rate and def, but it rolls damage, not crit rate. Oof. I feel like my going rate for pieces is like maybe once a month I'll get one decent piece, and like once every couple of months I'll get a actually like unbelievably good piece. They're rare. I feel like I'm doing this the absolute hardest way possible. Also, where's my scaffold? Can I bring it back up here? Some place where I can grab it? I don't think it is. It is not. But hey, I actually need these. Like, I think I'm supposed to go any other which way except for this way. I think Nubilet needs some Dendro damage bonus? I don't think he does, actually. I think he, I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Well, I think any Dendro damage bonus you're going to do with him is going to be a side benefit. That's why the cap, I got you. Gonna be a, I mean, because like that's the thing. I used him in the heat. I used to fight the final fight in the Imaginarium. I used Nuvalet, Nahida, Azua, and fourth person I used. It was somebody on the side. And yeah, the Hida's thing does generate some blooms, and he does burst them, or like he does pop them, but like 90% of that damage is just Nuvalet doing his thing. Yeah, the heck with this. What's going wrong here? Am I? Let's go this way. I think if we can go up and over. I wonder if you could stand on that crossbar. I don't think so. Maybe. Probably fitting in any scenario. Honestly, you're not wrong. There we go. Okay. Not, yeah, there you go. There it goes. So that's not quite how that command goes. You just got an insane circlet. Crit rate and 29 crit damage. Yo! Yo! Hold on. Yeah, can I borrow that for a little while? A few characters that might like to use that for a bit. Again, I'm still doing this the absolutely the hardest way possible. Hi guys. Temporarily or permanently? Yes. No, it might. Stay away. I like that. No can has. I mean, I feel like that's most of our characters, right? I mean, I feel like a lot of our characters, I feel like, I don't know, I've got maybe 6 or 7, like, actually really well-built characters. At, like, maybe, okay, maybe like 6 really good built characters and like maybe 12 like good characters, but like, you know, including those original 6, but like rest of them, like, I think my Navia right now is like 15% crit rate and like 80% crit damage. You know, it's like it is rough. And so you're a man of business as well. Yeah, you know. When you say borrow, you just open-endedly say borrow. It doesn't say, you're not saying for how long. You're saying a 75, 268. Dang. That's so the with the crit rate, crit damage, Mike, the first number being crit rate, that's how often you'll crit, right? Like, so 75% of the time Farina's going to crit. And the second number, the crit damages, means she's going to do 268% of her base damage. So that means for, say if she does 1,000 damage, you know, if she does 1,000 damage, well, she does a lot more than that, but if she does 1,000 damage, then that means 3 out of 4 hits, she's going to be doing 2,680 damage, you know, which, although I think Denise Farina will hit like almost 200k sometimes. Ah, we're gonna Blood Moon. So the idea is you want to get as close to like 100. It depends on the character though. Some characters want more, some characters want less. You know, it depends on their buffs and what they scale off of, and there's a lot more that goes into it. It really depends on the character. But like for a character that wants crit rate, crit damage, you know, the closer you can get to 100% crit rate, the better. But sometimes not always, because sometimes because a lot of times, you know, the crit rate will come at the cost of crit damage or whatever. It's just hard. It's just a matter of what kind of artifacts you get. And so, but yeah, the closer to 100% crit rate you can get is nice. So most characters are usually happy starting around like 50% crit rate, I feel like. I don't know. I've never really been good at the stats part of crit rate. Or the stats part of Genshin, if that makes sense. I just see big numbers and I'm happy. Bad news, good news, Gearbox is fixing World of War 2, so I actually buy it. Yay! Heck yeah, glad they're fixing it. Need a good bounce, but usually high crit rate is preferable. Okay. See, that makes sense. Because statistics and math, right? Like, it's better to consistently hit. It'd be better to hit slightly less crit damage every hit than would be to miss a bunch of them. Okay, there we go. Now we're on a nice clean path. Now I can see Plains Mountain. I don't have to try and climb anymore. I can just walk there. I'm pinging my UID. Yeah. Cindy is really good. That's the thing. Like I said, I'm not great with the stats and the math numbering of who needs what, but Cindy is really good at that.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return.
Big numbers make me happy. Yes, same.
The world is threatened once again.
Really? I forgot how to skip it. My Nihida, yeah, that's the thing. My Nihida also needs better pieces. I forgot about Nihida. See, I can strongbox that now. There was something else. Oh, it's the Golden Troop. That's right. We can strongbox the Golden Troop set now. Ooh. I kind of need to do that. My Miko is pretty darn good, but she's like the one character that I would love to have like perfect. My Miko is the one that I'm hoping eventually will be like a top 1% character eventually. He's top 3% right now, but it's on 120% ER on the 120% ER subcategory, which I think when I've kind of read people, a lot of people are like, well, you don't really like for her being off-field DPS. I don't know. I'm happy with where she's at, honestly. That's the thing. Wait, did my bow break? When did my bow break? You say 1% mean of the player base. So it's a little funky. So there's a site called akasha.cv where you can kind of look up your stats. And if you put a character in your showcase and you go check your stats, it will kind of upload your stats, and it does some math stuff and will compare you to other similarly built characters. And so yeah, in a way, so it's not of all the players, but it's of like the players who have checked their stats. So like I said, so my Miko's top 3% for the category of you have 120% or more energy recharge. But the thing is, most people don't build her with that much energy recharge. They try to build her with as much EM and crit rate, crit damage as possible. And so, but different characters will have different possible categories that you can fall into. Ow. And so it's not a perfect system. And the other thing too is it also doesn't particularly matter, right? As long as you're happy with the character and it works well in the teams with what you want it to do, it doesn't matter if it's top 1%, top 10%. And Nahita's like top 68%, something like that. And she absolutely, because I use Nahita out in the open world with Yaimiko, and they just chonk everything. That's when you start like min-maxing things, and it's like, well, you know, it's cool. But since Miko is like my one main favorite character, if I had to try and work on any one character to be high on that list, that would probably be Miko. Give me the chest. Ooh! Ow! Okay. I got super stinking lucky there. He almost got me. I've had such bad luck today. Oh, thank you, Toon. That's the second time that I've done a jump attack on an enemy just to open myself up to be completely annihilated. You could count it as a personal achievement, yeah. The game's not gonna give you anything for it. And that can always change. And I think it's gonna change a little bit too now that people can craft artifacts, although it will take a long time. You won't be able to instantly craft the top 1% character, but you have 35 fragile resin. What should you do? I mean, that's up to you. I just used like 15 fragile resin farming. I used a bunch of fragile resin for farming. Hold on a second. Brain is short-circuiting. Farming talent materials for sorry. Chi-Chi and Navia. I was much to believe it really did. It's kind of funny to think about, isn't it? I did that Genshin sponsorship, like, gosh, how long has it been? It's been like 2.5 years or something now, right? Almost 3 years? 2 years. Okay, it's 2 years. August of 2 years. Hey, so it's been just about exactly 2 years. Yeah, and I'm still playing Genshin almost every day. I miss a few days here and there, but I missed a couple months a while back. But still playing. Yeah, it's Honestly, it really paid off for Genshin, that's for sure. It pops up every now and then that I could do like a Honkai Star Rail or another Genshin sponsorship. But the thing is, I think most of y'all have at least either tried one or one or both, so it wouldn't count. Plus, Stream Elements is really kind of wiggly sometimes with sponsorships. But I would, yeah, that honestly was probably my favorite sponsorship of all time. We finally made it. Hey, notebook. Mifa Court Security Report. Day in and day out, the sludge never stops falling. Thanks to the tireless efforts of Prince Sidon, the water flowing into the domain has been kept somewhat clean. The mountain path to Toto Lake and to Dunma is completely covered in sludge. You want to sneak over there, remember to bring lots of splash fruits. Got it. Eccentric Fishman. Buddhist hole. What's up, Sidon?
Is it really you? It's good to see you, my friend.
Same. I wish he would do the thing though. I don't know. Does he ever do it? I think maybe he does. I forget. I don't forget if he does or not. He needs to do the thing where he gives the grin and then it gets the sparkle in his teeth. I think it's been far too long. I received word that you had gone missing and was beside myself with concern. Sure, it could have transpired.
No!
I think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. Afterward, you mysteriously awoke on a Sky Island. Sky. Could it be that the sky is the key to everything after all? I apologize. I've actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. That is why I have tasked a Zora historian with investigating ruin fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. For me, I'm not at liberty to leave the spot at present, and I'm uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. See, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That's why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. It ceased, and the solid water will flow into our beloved home, and there will be much pain and suffering. That is why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Hey, Link. Does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian, Yato. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. Quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find Yato continuing his investigations at Toto Lake. So I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. Yeah. I will be glad to help. Grab. Oh, I've already taken a picture of that. Oh, hey, that's a even better picture. Ba-doop. Best character. Honestly, though. No, I really like Sidon. I don't know. I like everybody. I was gonna say, like, who are my, like, some of my favorite characters, but man, everyone here is so stinking good. Yeah, Tulin would definitely probably be my favorite. Alright, taking pictures of all those. Okay. Yeah, where? Oh, hi. Here's your friend. My friend and I got separated. Okay. I think I can help you with that. I don't know that I have what I need, though. Mifa.
Ah.
Well, I was wondering who that might be, and it turns out to be none other than Link. Look, do you see how much Ploymus Mountain has changed? Now enshrines a glorious statue of Mifa. It looks after the Zora from here, just like she always did. The reason we can endure this sludge is because of everyone's efforts and also thanks to her kind protection. You know, it is kind of funny actually that I feel like the Zora remember us more than any of the others. Okay, do I have what I need? Oh, this friendly fellow. I do not. I will be back for you. Got a Sierra Circlet. 4-star Sierra Circlet. Heckin'. Man, I don't even bother with the 4-star artifacts anymore. It is actually funny because, what was it, a few months ago? They added in some stuff to the Adventurer's Handbook where one of the like achievements, so one of the tasks to do was to get like 8 or was I think it was 8 circlets to 8 4-star circlets to level 16, I think it was. And that was actually a bit of work because like I hadn't leveled and I had already eaten like all of my 4-star, not circlets, but artifacts. I hadn't eaten all of my 4-star artifacts. Am I too good for 4 stars? I mean, when I've got a pocket of like over 1,000 different 5-star circlets, or not, I keep saying circlets, 5-star artifacts. I hate to say it, but kind of yeah. But it depends on where you're at. Because early game, you absolutely do want, you absolutely can use 4-star circlets. In fact, I think you can only use 4-star circlets for a while. If I remember right, I don't think you can get 5-star artifacts until a little bit later. Right, because the thing with the 4-star artifacts is they're limited to being leveled to, they're limited to level 16. You can only get them to level 16, whereas the 5-star effects you get to level 20. What? Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't realize that one wasn't turned on. There we go. Okay, so that's a grate there. We're supposed to use that grate to get across. Who needs grates? Where we're going, we don't need grates. Actually, yes, we do. Oh yeah, you're right, we don't, do we? We just, well... It would be nice. I think we can make that jump. Oop! Oh, that was close. No, but we made it though. We did make it. Somewhere around here should be... Somewhere around here should be the chest. Oh, there it is. Sure enough. You know what I'm wondering? Oh, we gotta get the ball. Okay, that's all right. So we do need to get the. We do need to do the actual thing. Okay. Oh, that's easy enough. catch that. Love to see a defense goblet. So do we? Do we? Like I said, it is funny because there are a couple characters. There are actually a couple characters that can use them. Kachina being one of them now. But I've just never built like a lot of Geo characters or any of the characters that really want defense stuff. I think I did a run once. I did like 10 runs in a row. I think over half of the pieces I got were defense pieces. I know it's supposed to be a random, but it really feels weighted towards getting those. 84% bread. Man, you're a lot of bread today. You did eat pizza, yes, yeah. Because I don't think we're gonna beat Zora's thing today. But let's see how far we can get. We can get to it. I forget, like, I do not remember any of this part of the story. I remember this part, but like between this and actually getting to the sky, I don't remember like what you're supposed to do. Like I don't remember how long it's gonna take for us to actually get to the dungeon. That's what I'm trying to say. We need no. I remember now. There is a this. That's right. We gotta get over to here. We gotta get some things. We get over here, we get some things, and then we're able to get up to the top. That's right. Okay, I kind of remember now.
Oh.
How old does Zora live to be, I wonder? I think I think I won't get anything good after burning 10 fragile resin. That's just it though. I mean, for farming, that's what you gotta do. That's what, like I said, I tend to save it for like right when I'm building a character. If I'm trying to perfect a character, I don't know that I would use fragile resin for that. That I just use my day-to-day resin and be like, you know, if I get a good piece one of these days, I'll get a good piece. But I think my daughter has chosen to join the ruins investigation group. Pay her a quick little visit later. Oh, my apologies. I did not notice you there. If you have a question, I'll do my best to provide an answer.
Ah.
Prince Sidon is busily purifying the water that was sullied by the sludge. It is all thanks to his incredible ability that the domain has been spared from being buried by that dreadful stuff. Yet he is unable to cease his work lest we lose our footing and fall to ruin. If only I had that same power to control the flow of water, I could be of some use to our brave prince. Anything else like to ask me? The ruins. Oh, oops. Didn't hear me talking to myself. Well, you see, my daughter Dunma was selected for the ruins investigation team. It's quite the honor.
Ah.
She's protecting Jiaotou, the historian, over at Toto Lake, all by her lonesome, no less. She earned this honor for her part in clearing out the sludge in the domain. She is practically a child still, not even in the triple digits. Yet look what she has accomplished. I'm so proud. Anything else you'd like to ask me about? Yes, how old do you guys live? If 60 is still a whippersnapper.
Ah.
But the sludge sulling... The tongue twister. With the slippery sludge sullying all of the water it touches, this is the last remaining source of clean water for the domain.
Aye.
Look, can you see it? The promontory. That is a word I've never heard before. Our statue of Mifa, the Zora champion, is there. What's called Mifa Court. Please protect us in our time of need. That is the prayer that my heart extends in the presence of Mifa's statue. Oh, it seems I got a little carried away chatting with you. I will return to guarding Prince Sidon shortly.
Ah.
Our prince cannot leave this place, but worry not. I swear that I will protect him with my very life. Yeah, alright. I think we had to, I think he was looking this way. Takes patience. I've been farming golden troops since Fontaine came out to get good. Yeah, right? That's the thing. There's a couple characters that I've kind of like temporarily given up on trying to get better pieces for them. Just because it's rough. And now that you can strongbox, it makes it a little easier, right? Because then it's like, okay, I got garbage pieces. So I can take 3 of those and get a chance at a better one. It does get a little frustrating, and that's the thing. There was a while I almost got burned out on it because I'm just like, you keep giving me garbage pieces, you know? But that's why you really got to focus on those couple of characters that you really want to have good pieces, and the rest just be like, you know what? Whatever substats they got, it's fine. Because the end is, as long as they do what you ask them to do, you know, what you want them to do, like I said, my Nahida's not perfectly built, but she generates blooms and generates EM, and does it pretty darn well. So, you know, I'm not in too much of a hurry to improve. One of these days, you know? What am I, what? Oh, I'm looking for my map. Totally like, okay, it still did that. Yoda being 52. Yeah, right? Grogu being 50 something, and he's literally just a baby. I think Yoda was what, 700 or 900 years old when he passed away? Faded into, Lily said peace out. Bit of chill in Genshin, now I can just go in if I feel like it. Yeah, exactly. So I'd be free and just, exactly. That's how, that's how I feel now. Now that I got C2 Kazo, I'm happy. I'm going to do the same thing. In fact, once my Welkin runs out, I'm probably not going to get a Welkin. I'll probably take a little break from it as well. I don't think I want to do this again. Like, Kazuha C2 I really wanted because of the EM. But I'm not going to stress about a character after that. Started writing the draft today and putting it together, made it feel real and bizarre. I bet! Oh, it's happening. It's so weird, man. Time's moving. It's happening. Are you excited? Oh, hi. Can I get a picture of him from here? No, will it register? Whoop. It does. Can you scrap characters in Genshin? You know, I don't think you can. And you wouldn't want to. There's no reason you would ever want to, but I don't know you can delete your account. I mean, you can wipe the save and like start over. I don't know that you can delete individual characters. I don't think you can. I know you can't delete constellations, right? Like, cause if you get a character like a second time, then you've got 1 constellation. If you get them twice, you've got 2 constellations, something like that. Yeah, no, I don't think you can delete a character. Like I said, you really wouldn't want to. That'd be like deleting the link out of your game. Now, you can throw away weapons, and you can you can break weapons, and you can break artifacts. So, say you won a 5-star weapon off of the banner, you could delete it. You can delete those things for sure, and that would be. Although again, there's no reason you would ever want to do that. Scrapping them for materials, no. No, yeah, you couldn't take a character and scrap it for materials. Like I said, weapons you could. You could definitely use a 5-star weapon probably to as a material to upgrade another one, but I am not going to try to find out. Also, what is that? Oh, that's where we need to go. Yeah, so no, I'm happy to say goodbye to it, but also the writing is going to be a pain in my booty. I bet. From what you have told me, like how long those things are, yeah, that's, you're right, a book. flower with 2x attack. Double crit or nothing on flower and feather. Yeah, right. And then just hope that you get something fun for the third and fourth stats. I don't know what you mean. So I think what Cindy is saying for the flower and feather, you want your substats to be crit rate and crit damage are the two main substats that you want. And if you don't have both of those, then you might as well keep trying for something better. When that flower to level 17, I went to attack and attack percent. And see, that's the thing, that sadly it doesn't make it that great of a piece for some characters do scale off of attack, right? Some characters do scale off of attack and attack percent. You wanna read what the characters scale off of. So yeah, no, you can't scrap characters, Mike, but in a way, like if you get a second copy of a character, it becomes material to make the one better, if that makes sense. And you can do it up to 6 times. Never understand the ways of historians. Can he not conduct investigation more cautiously? Oh dear. I certainly hope that you did not overhear me grumbling to myself like that. It's not as it sounds, really. Gato keeps interacting with dangerous things. When I object, he insists it's necessary for his research. That makes things quite difficult for me, as it is my job to guard him. And that is why I gave in to a moment of grumbling. Ruins? Right, do you see that opening there? The cliff crumbled as a result of the upheaval, and that revealed these ancient ruins. Went inside and immediately ordered a thorough investigation. Gato is a historian, so this kind of thing is his specialty. He was terribly excited and is completely transfixed by the ruins. Alright, let's go. Yeah, see, the game kind of does for you, right? So if you get like if you get extras of a character, it kind of scraps them for you and uses it as material to enhance the one that you already have. So, like I said, yes and no. Connie, hello, welcome in. What has made you so busy? I bet. How you doing, Connie? Welcome in. This dignified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past and left us to discover. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it, Ah, Link. I apologize, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate, but still upon its surface there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I am unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tied. Okay, what else the game want me to do? I'm guessing it wants me to find the missing pieces, but like where? Where are missing pieces? Are they right here? Or are they further away? Like, what? Huh? Oh, hi. Hello, missing piece. How you doing? Now there's some free from school. Heck yeah. It's October. Alright. Yeah, I hear the classes started like August 26th, I think. Got 2 pyro damage gauntlets. Nice. Hang on to those. Never know when those might come in handy. Especially if they have some decent substats, but like sometimes even with trash substats, if you want that elemental damage. What is this? It's the stone slate. I can hardly believe my eyes. Snake, I must thank you.
Ah!
Oh, incredible. I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task, and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight into another. One difficulty has been overcome, and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions the mark of the king, though it would be prudent to consult King Dorothan, I assume that he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. No, Jess College starts in October. Regular school starts here on the 10th of September. Ah, I got you. Yeah, here, college and I think regular school starts at the same time. Although I think the day may have been shifted around a bit, because it used to be like August 26th or something like that, or the week of August 26th. Like last week of August, I should say, but it's been a hot minute since I've been to regular school or college, so it might have changed. Okay, so I think we need to get to... I will say that it's a little confusing because the quest marker doesn't tell you where you need to go, it just tells you where you got the quest. So, King Dorothan. So I should probably, I'm guessing he's going to be in his... Should be in his abode. Oh, hi. Find the big fish, exactly. Okay. I might have goofed up. I think that there is a domain. Actually, yeah, when we get down there. Yeah, in fact, I see it. We need to get down there and we need to unlock that domain. Not domain. The shrine that's down there. Cindy, I don't know if you can hear me, but I just saw the picture you sent me of the pinball penguin. It's so cute. I love them so much. Yes. Okay, good. Marshall must have the buy especially. Yeah, you're right. But hey, that's the thing, right? You push yourself a little bit each time. You know, like I started taking walks again. And I could barely get I was getting winded fast, and now I don't, you know. Lurking schmirking, heck yeah, thank you, Connie, heck, appreciate that, good to see you, thank you for the lurk. Hurts to exist, I feel that. The power of water. Okay. Oh, this is one of these places. That's right. You use this. This is very special because you use this. You can charge up this battery. You can make a creation here, and I forget what you use it for. There was a whole creation that people were making. a special kind of fan. And you can use this motor and fan outside of this shrine. I need to remember this. Because this fan is a really... It's a huge propeller, basically. You can use it in other places. A question... Oh, whoa, ooh, holy schmoodles. Okay, alright. That spooked me a little bit. Sorry about that. I think that was a follow? Was that a follow? I appreciate that follow. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Anthony Starr's agent. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. You need help. What with, if I might ask? And if that was you following, I heck can appreciate that. Have you done Yonobo's quest? I have. I have indeed. How may I be of service? Okay, alright, so here, there's what we gotta do. This here. We have our little wireless charging pad. Okay, this has no business being this fun. I'm sorry. I love this. Probably one of my favorite shrines. Okay, is this discharging? I'm stuck, and I feel better showing where I'm stuck at. I don't know if there's a good way that you can show me where you're stuck at. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not ready to do that yet. You, Can you describe it? If not, there is a Discord you could post it. There's a Discord you could post where you're stuck at in. Is this gonna electrocute me if I do this? I think it is. Okay. Gotta stay far enough away from it. And you just have to. Oh wait, my battery ran out. Okay. You just gotta read the. You just have to accept the rules basically before you can post. And there is a Zelda chat, in particular, if you want. Guess we gotta be fast about this. So let's set this over here. Can I reach? Will it? If I'm over there, I need more rechargeable. Right? Okay. I wish, yeah, honestly, I wish there was a station, like, I wish there was like a station outside of the shrine where you could have some of these and build them and recharge them. Like, you know, like a little electric car recharging station, something like that. Is that? Come on. There we go. All right, whoops. Oh, it's an opal. Okay. What happens when it runs out of power and the door closes? Will it run out of power? Will the door close? Find out. Okay. All right. It's about to run out of power. So the door won't close. Will it close now? No, okay, so once you go inside, it's permanently open. Okay, well, that makes sense. I would have absolutely loved to have been stuck in there and have to try and figure a way out. Yes, they did think about that. I wonder if that actually came up like in playtesting. Let me see if I can see over. Boop. Yeah, welcome into the Discord. There we go. And like I said, down under the game chats, you should see a Legend of Zelda. This is where we do most of our Zelda talking. Let's charge this battery up again. I keep charging it upside down. And it bugs me. There we go. Where's the rest of it? There we go. I kind of need a... Ooh, I would love to do that. That's a project we could do someday in the future. I could totally make a 3D printed... Could totally make a 3D printed battery bank that's shaped like this, right? With a nice acrylic or like a resin shell that's textured like that, an LED, some LED lights that would fill up as it charges, and slowly drain when it discharges, like you use to charge your phone or something like that. Oh, that would be a fun project. I have a huge headache. No. Sorry to hear that. Finally completed the 20 math quiz. Wait, 20 math? What kind of questions is it? What kind of math questions? Yeah, if I remember correctly, you can at least borrow that fan and motor. Get the fan? Yeah, but see, the thing is, I don't know what to build with it. Oh, I'm only walk off the edge. That's actually nice to know. Laws of exponents. Oh, I love laws of exponents. Are you doing the stuff like with like negative exponents and exponents, like exponents with exponents and exponents plus or multiplied by, all that stuff? Can't wait to take a photo. Yeah, no, I feel that. I would love like to tutor math. I really loved math a lot. The only problem is I don't remember enough of it. Oh, so the fan's attached to the motor. Okay, makes sense. Wait, can I not take that off? Alright, so this isn't the right one then. Because the place where you get the fan motor from, it's disassembled. It's not permanently attached to anything. I can't take this off. Algebra 2, nice. I loved algebra. Algebra and I think trigonometry were my two favorite. Well, trigonometry was definitely my favorite. Oh, there we go. I remember that was back in the day, and I remember coming home from from trigonometry class, and I was like, yo, I can use this stuff to make spheres in Minecraft. And so I was making all these big sphere, shaped things in Minecraft, like big round buildings and castles and stuff. But I had so much fun with that. And then I never used it ever again. Post the images and message in general in your server. Okay, what do you got here? Oh, I see where you're stuck. You're stuck in... You're trying to find let's say the access panels, right? You've got to find the control panels. So do you need help with all three of the control panels or just the one? You see that you got the one on floor 5. You got the one to the north, and you've got the one on the first floor. It's been a minute since we've done these, but give me a second. The gongs, yes, the gongs, right. I was thinking of Breath of the Wild with the control panels. So, All right, since we have this, we can come back to pretty quickly now. Let me go. Do you want me to show you, or are you okay seeing it? Like, I don't know if you're worried about spoilers or not. F5. You got the ones on F2 and F3. Okay. There is a YouTube. Yeah, you could definitely do a YouTube video for that. I'm sure you could do a walkthrough with that, but I can at least show you F5. I know I can show you that one. You don't? Okay. Because I don't mind showing you. Because it's a little break from the story that we're doing. Because I'm getting ready to do the Zora's Domain, basically. We're doing the lead up to that. I did not unlock any of the map around that area. You kind of are, I think. You have to, it'll take me a second to remember. The problem is they don't show up on my map anymore, I don't think, so I won't be able to see where the gongs are, but I can see on your picture. So... you're looking for the one here on floor F, I think. Where is this one? This one. 1F, right? Yeah, so 1F is this one here. My bow is burning. Oh, so it is. Nope, let's not equip that one. Okay, so we're good. The door is shut for that one, so let's see if I can remember how to get to it. Because that's the thing, right? These are all completed for me. Is this the one that I think it is? Okay, yes, so this is pretty much the last one that you'll do. Floor 1 is kind of the last one that you'll get to. Because you get to it from all the way up top. And you'll need to make like a kind of like a bridge of sorts. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can get up there without crashing. I may not be able to get up there without crashing. Where is my... Okay. So, for the... Hey! Counting with the A. Who's counting anyway? Okay, so... that's happening. Okay, so... let's try and see... how to describe it, because this is the 4F, right? So this is, I think, one of the ones that you're stuck at. Yeah, so that's 4F. So you could cheese it like I just did if you have enough battery packs. That's how you're gonna get to the 5th one. What's the other one that you're missing? You're missing the one to the south, which is where you're standing now-ish, I think, right? So let's see if I can get to that one. See if I can help you with that one first. I'm trying to figure out where you're standing. You're present. I'm tempted to cheat with that. You can totally do that. Remember, that is totally... remember, it's not even cheating, right? It's totally a valid strat. To do it. But... I know what it's like, though. I totally try to do it the way that they want you to do it. So where are you exactly? Where are you presently standing? This one right here, right? It looks like you're standing, like, right here. Hey, Macho, let's take a break. Sure, let me take a break here in just a little bit. I think you're standing right there. Or yes, okay. So, I need to figure out how to get there. Hey, Macho, yeah, thank you for the break. Exponents, adding exponents. I missed when exponents were just F. Yeah, right, exponents upon exponents. So it's something. Okay, right, so you're here. Basically. Take this. That. So that's the thing, and so you can keep doing the tracks. You can totally keep doing the tracks. We're gonna take this right here and pop it on the rails. And this should get us to where you're going, where you're at right now. In fact, yes, I see that. That's the statue. Right. And so you need to get this one? Do you still need to... Oh, shoot, okay. Okay. So have you gotten this one? I think this is... This is where you're at. This is one of the ones you need to collect, correct? It is the Master Sword. I hope that's not spoilers for you. Although it wouldn't really be a Zelda game if you didn't get the Master Sword at some point. I won't tell you how you get it, let's put it that way. So you need to get to the gong that's here. I believe. And I believe this one's up high. Trying to remember... What was that gong? It's up there, right? So I don't know that you can get to that from down here, can you? I don't know. Okay, so alright, so that's it then. That's, yeah, then, okay, so not spoilers then. I think you can get to it from underneath. Right, so you're not ready to get it yet, I don't. So yeah, like you said, so you're here. You've got the broken rail. Yes. Okay. So this might actually be all that you need. You take one of these, right? And you take it. You're gonna take the hook. And you can take the cart that you had. Take the hook, and you're gonna make a hanger out of it, and you're going to place it in the middle. So you're on the right path, right? You're gonna use the broken rail on that, and then you just hook it onto the right rail, because that's when it's not broken all the way. And so now your minecart's just hanging there. And you get on. Whee, it's gonna take you there. Yes, just like that on the starting game. Don't feel bad. It took me so long to figure that out. Like on the starting island, I will not tell you. It took me like a half hour to finally figure out that I just need to make a hanger. First time I did that. So like, yeah, yes. So that's basically it. So I can keep going from there, but I think from here it should be pretty straightforward. But you will need to. I don't remember how you get up to there, but that is where one of the ones you're missing is. It's way up high. And in fact, I think you were supposed to use, there's a block down there, if you remember, that I was trying to climb on a minute. I think you're supposed to use that somehow to get up to here. In fact, I see what looks like a railway even. So there's some else, but this is your first playthrough. Okay, nice. Let me click down here. Let me get caught up in chat again real quick. Think got my rotation mostly down now? Can't be bothered practicing? Yeah. Heck yeah. You got this. You got this. And who said if not, you know, rotation doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be completely perfect every time, right? We're humans, you know? How much stamina do I need for the Master Sword? I will answer that since you asked. 2. You need 2 rings. So this much is how much you need. You don't need 3 full rings, just the 2. So glad your driving lesson's going well. Heck yeah, right? Head out, my head's killing me. All right, Connie. I hope your head feels better. Have a good day. Get some rest. Good luck with the math stuffs. If you need any help, feel free to boot me. It's been a minute, but I do love math, so. Years goes, I know, right? Gong's actually reached by rails, not at the area you just got past. Okay. So, but that's the thing. So from here, I'm trying to remember what goes from here. How you get up here, but now what? Wait. Yeah, hang on. Where does this even take us? Does this even take us anyplace useful? This takes us to a place here up here where there's a chest. Like I said, it's been a minute since I completed this. This a bit ago. I'm missing. I don't even know that that was even useful. Like, actually, you know what? I don't even know that you even need this rail then. I'm confused. Wait a second. Like, there's a chest that's up here. Really? I'm trying to be helpful, but I don't know how much help I'm actually being. Yeah. Yo, okay. Please? Okay, good, good. I'm glad. Glad I'm helping at least a little bit. So what is the railway? Whoa! Okay, so that puts the rail up. Why does it put the rail up? You need to do a jump there. Yeah, that just puts the rail like... This rail comes up here. This is a bridge that you can attach, right? For some reason. Oh yeah, okay, no. Yeah, right here. You just gotta climb. Yeah, there's a hole up here. Gotta climb up here. And if you have enough stamina, if not, you can cook some stamina food. I think there's probably a different way to do this as well. There's some other techniques you could do. Depending on what, you could use one of the platforms and shoot it up high and then ascend into it. You could... This you need to throw your Nobo up there because there's a rock up... Oh yes, you're right. There is a rock that's here that's blocking the path. That... Okay, alright. So that's why... Okay. Yes. I know what you're talking about now. So you attach these two right here. Right? You gotta connect this bridge. And then you'll line your Nobo up. And fire him straight away. So he'll hit the... Basically, he'll hit this ramp. He'll hit that wall. He'll go up there and break that. And once he's broken that, then you can climb up there. Thank you, Mike. I had totally forgotten about that. Alright, that there. Hold it for a second. One. A little bit of climbing. Thinking if there's time on it, just gonna ascend through it. You can climb. And it's like I said, I don't feel like this is quite the right way that you're supposed to get up here. But it's working, right? Might need some stamina food depending on how much stamina you have. But yeah, and then boom, here's the one of the gongs that you need. That's one of the ones that you were missing, right? That's the one that was missing towards the south. This is the 5F. This is the 5F one, I believe. Yes, this is 5F, 4, 5. So that's how you get to this one. And then from here, you've got a rail, which does nothing, I suppose. Okay, that doesn't. You need 4 as well. And 4 is which one? 4 is the one completely to the north. Okay. So the thing is, trying to remember how you get there. So like I said, this doesn't seem to take us anyplace particularly useful. But it does. So we can fly over here, we can see where it gets. I've never heard that. Karate, Taekwondo. I don't know. I've actually never really heard anybody say anything like, kind of like disparaging for any of them, honestly. But yeah, like I said, you can get up here, but it doesn't seem to be anything useful up here. Besides that chest. There's that chest, so you do want to grab that. Shrines are going to be a challenge. Let's head back here. I think you'll need to head back to this, like, intersection right here. Back, yes. So you can, like, use this. I just flew here, right? I think what you need to do is you need to get to the center area. The central hub with these two track changers, basically. And you need to have it lifted up and rotated. Like this. So if you can get to here, at least, and you should be able to get to here. Like I said, if you're at where I showed you earlier, actually, in fact, yeah, of course you can get here. This is actually where you come down from, right? So you just take the rail back down to here, I think. And this should send her to where we need to go. I think this is the right one. I'm hoping. No. Now finding all shrines to help me get a second full ring of stamina. So there's one thing you can do. I don't know if you know this or not. You may already know this, but if you look at the world map, because it's mentioned in game, but like it's easy to miss. Each one of these light routes that you see will have a shrine directly above them. And vice versa. If there's a shrine that you see on the surface, there is a light route underneath it. That can help. You can take a look at any light routes that you might have found already. Yeah, see, so yeah, you can come right here. Is this the one that you need? It is. So there's that one right there. Oh. Got this guy. Oh, that hurts. And hop off the rail. Okay, there we go. So this one, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to basically make a big platform. So you have a couple different, you've got this one that's always on, but you have a couple different water spouts, so you can take these, grab them, and start chaining them together using, it's easier to do it on the flat ground. I would do it on the flat ground. So using Ultra Hand, just grab them and start making a bridge. And it can take a little bit. But just make a bridge, piece by piece. This. And eventually it'll be long enough. Now this may not be long enough, but eventually it'll be long enough where you can get it kind of close and wiggly. Not quite long enough yet. A couple more pieces. Catch these two pieces there. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can hear that poor construct on the rails is really having to fit with me. There. Oh, that's a little too close. Pull it back a little bit and let it fall into place. And basically, you're just creating a ramp for Yonobo to, and you can probably walk up. Now you can get up here and just blast the gong with Yonobo. That's how you do this one. And then from here, if I remember correctly, I think there's a rock blocking this wall. Right? I don't know, Mike, maybe you remember. I think there's a rock blocking this, but I think you can you can either... Yeah, see, you could take this if you keep your... Wait, that's... You could... Is there a... Yes, right from here. You can hit that. Yeah, if you have the auto builder, you can save. You could save this to your auto build as well. But what you can do is, and I think what I did, once you've done that, yeep it around. And like I said, it's tricky though, because if I remember right, there's some walls here, but there's some bricks here, but you can... Holy moly, it's gonna fall off. Just don't let it drop. You might be able... I don't think this is long enough, but if you make a long enough bridge, basically... Yep, that's not long enough. And there he goes. So you'll need to make it a little bit longer, but you can make a bridge basically, and then bridge up to there, break those rocks that are there. Go back. Let's do this again. It's not top 7, it's respected with people. That's the thing, right? There are so many different kinds of martial arts that you can do, that, but they're all really cool in their own unique way, you know? Not made for street fighting. Huh. Alright, let's try this. This is a really clunky bridge. It just... What? It's stuck on. Let me rotate it. There we go. Set waypoints for shrines and routes I haven't got to. Yeah, do it. Okay, that's good. That's good. 'Cause like I said, that will help you. Oh my goodness. All right, right here. The other thing you can do is... Will this work? I don't think it will. Let's protect it. I don't know if you have a bomb or not. I don't have any at the... I can't... You might be able to, with an explosive, hit that over there and get that bridge to lower. But anyway, like I said, you basically build a ramp. And then you blow up the rocks that are here, right, with Yonobo. Walk up this ramp this way from the 4th floor one. You walk up here. Oh, you're right. No bombs in Death Mountain. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. No bombs. So yeah, you can't do it. So yeah, this is how you do this basically. You're going to be at the 4th floor one, right? We just did. Showed you build that long ramp to get up there. You're going to take that same ramp, make it a little bit longer. Get over here, clear out these rocks. And then you come in here. You drop all the way down. This is your 1st floor one. And as soon as you're done with that, you hit the door. Hit the door button, you walk out, and it's going to spit you right back out where you need to go for the dungeon fight. Like I said, hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Hopefully that helped. And if you need to go back and rewatch any, like Mike said, there's tutorials online as well. They'll probably be a little bit more succinct and clearer than I am. But the VOD will be up after stream as well if you want to go back and rewatch it. I'll be sure to set it as public as soon as the stream is over. Yeah, that's all there is to it. More or less, it's probably made it a little bit more confusing than it needed to be, but yeah, you got this though. Thanks for asking, Anthony. Though. That was kind of cool. It gave me a little bit of a brain teaser for me to remember as well. And hey, here's a chest that I totally forget. I never noticed this. Okay, so with that being said, though, let's go back to... Actually, Matcha did redeem Let's Take a Break. So let me take a break, go grab some more water, because I am out of water at the moment, and then we're going to head back to Zora's Domain. Where is... Zora's domain. Right here. Okay. So, yes, guys, if you haven't for a little bit, don't forget, get up, stretch, grab a hydrate, grab something to drink with, grab a snack, and I'll see you all about, I don't know. Oh, guys, in just a few minutes. How long have I been streaming anyway, by the way? 2.5 hours. Dang, okay. Yeah, let me go. Yeah, I'll be right back. I want to try and get to the dungeon today if we can. I don't think we'll get to fight the dungeon, but let's see if we can get to the dungeon. Okay. All right, we're back. Butter. Ready to go. Need to eat some food because hearts are low. Both endgame and RL. Alright, let's see. Push too much, it hurts. It's the age. It is deaf. It does not get better. It does not get better, I tell you. Property value of Hyrule Castle became real, so you can manage. Yes. Yeah, 17? My goodness, you're already halfway to ancient. I'm saying that as somebody that is ancient. Questioning my question mark. Where's the king? Ah, there's the king. The 18 next month, 1 foot in the grave already. Dang! Practically middle-aged. I do like it feels so wrong. Like, I do like the before you fix things in the respective villages. You can't, wait, the king's not here. King Dwarf super punch and super kick. Yeah, yeah, I'm so big and strong. Wahaha. No, I got eat. Fudge is so yucky. You got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I'll have to hide in the secret spot, and that spot is... Oh, what's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorephan game. Can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Hey. Hey, you guys the same age? That's cool. Hey, you guys are just little whippersnappers. Oh, I need... Wait, how do I... How are you supposed to... Oh, then, when I was cleaning the throne room, the children shooed me away. They declared that they were playing a secret game and insisted vehemently that adults are not allowed. I did hear something interesting about the little game, though. Allegedly pretending to be King Dorephan. What's more, it seems they're recreating recent events. It is ill-advised to allow them to mess around over there. As an adult, I must participate. I mean, watch over them. The question is, how do I sneak a peek? I wonder where I could hide. Yeah, that... oh? Hey, to be fair, did I stop college? I was about 22 when I finished college, I think. It was just a baby degree. So you're I mean, fair, but still. Start college whenever you like. That's a little higher than I intended, but maybe it'll work. Maybe this will work in our favor. I think that was considerably up. I know quite a few people here that actually don't start college until about 18. Not gonna work. You need to get on top of... Wait, you can't get on top of the throne. I thought you could... My depth perception was all wrong. I thought you could stand on top of that. Where would you... You're not a smart man. I have done this before. Alright, it's my turn to ask you guys for help. Where do you go to stand to hide from them while they're playing? Is it just down? Is it just here? Oh, it's just right here. Never mind. Never mind. I got it. Okay, we got it. I did it, but the sludge is too thick and gross. I have failed. My king, King Dorephan. Please, oh. Went to that one place to hide. Hey, come on, do it right. That didn't sound like him at all. Fine, but I can't play Muzo and the monster, not all by myself. Hey, I've been wondering forever. The secret spot where King Dorephan is hiding. What kind of place is it? Oh, right. I asked King Dorephan about it once. He said it was a pristine sanctuary or something. Pristine sanctuary. So I guess it's a spot with clear water, or you can get your tummy clean and stuff. These days, most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Oh, I heard there's clean water flowing somewhere between Primus Mountain and the domain. And there's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall, too. How cool is that? Secret entrance behind a waterfall with clean water. Huh, that sounds pretty amazing. But wait a minute. Who's told us we could never ever tell anyone? It's fine, no one's listening. Anyway, let's go through our game again. This time with feeling. Can't we play something else? Now we know what we're doing. I think starting at 17, basically 18 since it starts on the 10th and the birthday's on the 18th. Heckin', it's so soon. Okay, so that's icky water. That's icky water. Clean water waterfall. That's not icky water. Cool. Go this way. They're definitely situationally unaware. Let's put it that way. Where's my Tulin? Oh, I always forget the Tulin can't help you when you're in amongst towns. Now the question is, where is the? Oh wait, I'm a dumb bunny. We need to go. Where's the map? Map. Go this way. Hey, bud. Okay, let's see. Question? This way. Is that a Korok? Maybe. Oh, that surprised me. Hey, welcome in. My thing is, I don't know if that was a follow or what that was. Where's my activity feed? There it is. Okay, now I can see. Hey, yes, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Was that a follow earlier? Yeah, was that? Yes. Oh, thank you for the follows today, guys. You're already in your beginning 20s. Heckin'. Yeah, you young paddle one. Yes. Okay, where can I pop? Right there. Switch stats. Stream chat. There we go, my activity feed. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, so because they don't give us actual fishing, we're going to go electrofishing. I will let you guys guess on that, but yeah. Ancient monolith, right? Only I had the wisdom that comes with being an ancient monolith. Why can't I pick that up? There we go. What is happening? I don't know. Topaz! Let's go! Is this where the... No, that's not what it You'd be about right. You'd be about right, that's for sure. Ha ha ha. Oh, this is the entrance or not? This is not. No. Okay. No, no, no. It doesn't offend me at all. Um, I had the word a second ago, but I lost what the word is. Whoa, alright, six shot. Six shot boom. Why can't I think of the word? Not humbled, not honored. Something like that. No, not quite there yet. You think I'm one of the older streamers? You know, really? I don't think there's actually any harm in sharing, like, roughly how old I am, but, like, you know, I want to, you know, for privacy reasons, right? I don't want to know exactly how old I am, so. Oh, Cell. Oh, yeah. Oh, Swirly, I think. Yeah. You know, that's a good question. I never actually thought about how old Swirly I'd make might be. Alright, where's the entrance to the dang... Yeah, I won't try to guess on ages though, unless someone tells me what they are. Is it in here? Or is it I feel like I can't. Oh no, nope, it's right here. Alright, I got it. There we go. We made it. Now I feel like this would be a lot easier if we had Zora tunic, but I don't think you're supposed to get it yet. Yeah, you did give your guess for me. You did. You did. And like I said, it's I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, the king. The king, what's happened to you? Here. Why is it not helping? It's gotta help. Come here. Go! Who approaches? Is that you? So hideously. How did you find this place? What ploy are you plotting? Oh, my ever loyal Muzu. You speak in such a way. Without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. The king, what happened? Old sour buddy, basically. Holy. It has been some time since we last spoke. Received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Oh, well, to think that such a thing could transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that? Not sully her ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon in Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betrayed no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. Alright, that's the sanctuary to you, sir. Oops. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Uza and I left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences, and that is what had happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorphin valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That's why we are temporarily remaining hidden here within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. Disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It will be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Poseidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with runes, to investigate, but if any progress has been. Oh, so you've already spoken with Giotto. You say that the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored? Indeed, I do know of it. Mark of the king refers to a Zora king scale. One of my scales, in other words. I have heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. This particular scale of mine may prove useful to you. By all means, take a few. No need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. To run out, simply return and acquire more. The King's Scale X5. Zora King bears the scale on their foreheads. It sparkles in different ways depending on the angle from which it's viewed. After all that has transpired and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Poseidon. King Dora. In any case, that is a matter for another day. The chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted. Please inform Poseidon about my situation at the king's scale. Tell him there's no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. You rest easy, King. We'll be back. Is he a large turtle? No, actually, he is a whale, I think, basically. We'll get to see him in better light later, but I think he's like a giant shark slash whale. I think he's a giant whale. Well, maybe not a giant whale, but I mean, it's hard to tell because of the markings that he's got on him right now because of the mud and stuff. But he's got like lines on his belly, like he usually does for whales. Which is the thing, though. I feel like he probably is supposed to be a shark because all of the other Zora. This guy is a... Well, this guy's a manta ray. Stingray. But his son Sidon is a shark. A whale shark. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. I'd love to see King Dorothin stand up because I want to know how stubby his legs are to hold up such a bot. Right? Do we ever get to see him standing up? I know we see the chief from... Do we see the chief from Rito Village walking around? I think we do. In Age of Calamity, we do get to see him standing and his legs are stubby and that. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, let's look at the map. Holy Mountain. How long have we been streaming? Oh, we're right at 3 hours. I kind of want to keep going a little bit. I want to get to the dungeon, but I don't know. I'm also very tired today. I'm probably going to take a nap after this. $27 or $28. Good guess. Flattered. That is the word I was looking for. I'm flattered. Oh, I won't say anything. I will say that I'm just a baby. Quite, not quite. Well, let me do the, like... I love this. It makes him look so much taller. Link, have you made any progress in your search for Princess Zelda? Good memory for unimportant details. When it comes to important stuff, I don't remember it. Yeah, I feel that. What? You say my father was attacked by a monster, and that Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on it refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. The youngest here, maybe Connie's younger. Connie might be a bit younger. I'm not sure, you know, I never really thought about that. What happened today, huh? Let me see, yeah, what happened? I got confused for a second. What do I need to do now? Because I know where the island is. I don't know how to get to it. Where we need to get to is up here. There it is. Okay. Right, so that's the land of the skyfish. There's the mud with which we could ascend to get to it. But I don't see how we could get to it. Oh no, I see. Never mind. I see. I don't have the Zora armor. I don't think the Zora armor works in the sludge water, does it? I know that his fiance I can't even remember her name. I know that this fiance will give it to us, but I think I found out how we're supposed to. There we go. We got this. Why are there battery packs? The battery pack? Wait. Do battery packs work with the ones? Wait, Sonia? No, not Sonia. Wait, huh? Is that her? Wait, is that her name? Like Queen Sonia? Wait. Never put that together. Did they? Wait, did they really share the same name? That has to be intentional. Went to the boundary of Slovenia. Fine. 15 minutes before the control station, you had to wait 10 minutes because of power outage. Ooh. That does not sound like a fun time. I don't think this is gonna... Oh, no, wait, it will do something. I know why. Because there might be one around here, even. I don't see one. I hope I have one. That's a frost emitter. A flame emitter, yes! Heck yeah, okay, there we go. Oh hey, there's a shrine. Okay. Catch. Away we go. Wait. Wait for me. Heck yeah. Brilliant. Alright. Worked out better than I expected. So I'm not entirely sure I remember how this is supposed to work. I'll say that. This was actually kind of fun. I do remember this. It's almost closed for 10 minutes, but after 2 minutes already. Ah, cool. That's right, because I know in Europe, and I think like in Australia and stuff, I forget that they do that. They give you, I think they do it some places here in America as well, but you can tune in and they'll give you like information over the car radio, right? But I remember, I feel like radios and Europe have like a special function built in to that. Okay, so I don't entirely remember how this is supposed to work. Your subway's gonna have radio announcing the stations you're about. Oh, the subways? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking about like if you're driving your car and the tunnel gets shut down. You can tune your car radio to a certain like station on like the AM radio, and it'll give you like news and updates and stuff like that. But like train subways, yeah, totally. There's totally like an announcer and stuff like that. We just don't have like a lot of subways here, unless you're like in like California or New York, or I think maybe I think Chicago has a subway. Yeah, one thing about America, we're not big on trains for whatever reason. Used to be. Too much these days. Everything's too far apart. Yeah, actually it tells the traffic every 30 minutes except we have a wrong way driver on the road. Oof. That's not good. I don't think I need to clean off this entire thing, but there's so much self-drove in Asha that happened on my road at 10 p. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't happen here very often, thankfully, but yeah, when it does, it's kind of scary. I wouldn't say it's kind of scary, it's really scary. Brain trying to tell me that I... No. No! Do that on me! That's what I was afraid of. Crud. Not good, not good, not good. This work? I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Actually, I don't think so. What you got? I wanted to overtake, luckily the one behind me also listened to the radio and let me go into the gap. That's all. Oof, man. That's... Yeah, see, we don't really have anything quite like that here. Where you'd get, like, up-to-the-minute, like, news on the road over the radio. We took the 16 personality test and went from ambivert leaning on extroverts to full introvert. Really? Huh. That's the thing, though. Like, those things can be kind of tricky, right? Because we all fit somewhere on that. You're 69% introvert. Nice. But no, for real though, we all kind of fit in there somewhere. But it also depends on the tests, right? Like, it's not exactly. I don't feel like it's exactly an exact science. Now, some people will even try to argue that like introverts and extroverts really aren't a thing. Although this kind of makes sense, you know. And you were 65% extrovert. Dang, okay. Wait, did we do the thing that was... Yeah, we did do the thing. I don't even remember what was inside that little room. We went in there. I don't even know why. Yeah, that's the thing. I would consider myself to be pretty darn introverted as well. which is kind of why streaming is nice, you know, sometimes, because it's a social interaction without a whole lot of social. I remember that I needed to do this, and I needed to look at this in a certain way that everything lines up like kind of like an image. And then I gotta fire an arrow in that direction. What I... Oh. Meh. Alright, well. There you go. That answers my question for me. Where's the king scales? Nintendo, why did you let me, like, okay, alright. No, I love you, but, like, gotta talk about your... Gotta talk about your weapon attachment system. Let's go! I think of the song United. Right here, we kicked a... Wait, what? What song is this? What is it supposed to be? Okay, so we've done that much of the thing. Let's go talk to Sidon again. Tell him the thing. I can't remember if we need to talk to him beforehand. He did want us to tell him when we thought of something, when we found something. Wait, you're not Sidon. Oh, there's Sidon. Oh, he's talking with his fiance. Oh, see, it's Mike. You heckin' got me. You heckin' goober. Not Sonia. It's Iona. Close though. Lady Iona, it's far too dangerous for you to be here.
Yes.
Darling, I came here because there's something I need to speak with you about. I'm taking quite some time. Oh, hello there, Link. Wait, where'd I get Sonia from? Yeah, it's Raru's wife. And that's right, go, yes. So that's why I got confused, because I was like, wait, that's the same name as Queen Sonia. I was like, did they really give her the same name? And so that's where I got confused for a second. What has happened, my friend? Did you figure something out? Oh, I just realized that I'm still wearing the armor from the fire temple. You solved the ancient stone slate's riddle, and a pillar of light appeared? The words upon the stone slate are correct. A path to the sky may open up if we investigate that location.
Oh.
Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. Dear Sidon, I think that you should go with Link to investigate that pillar of light. I was just about to say, for a long time I've been concerned that you're holding yourself back and not acting as freely as I would have expected. But, my love, if you and Link join your powers, I am certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. That is undoubtedly true. However, whatever is troubling you, Sidon? Why are you hesitating so? It's simply that... Huh? My wife, right? Ooh. It's a sludge-like. So does that mean that if one of these things was like covered in rogues, it would be a roguelike? Covered in souls, it would be a souls-like? I have questions now. You're right as ever. It's up to you, my lady. Link, please, I must ask that you fight at my side once more. If as a wife, sign as a wife, go to as a wife. Many wives to keep... I mean... Is a mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When an opponent presents itself, call out to me. Okay. Only 6% bread. Use my power to envelop you in water, thusly shielding you from our foe. That point may shoot forth the waters and attack by swinging your weapon. Swing your sword. Side to side. Ah,
We need to get up close and personal with it. Be careful.
close and personal, you say. Can you not? Let me. Give me, wait. A, C, D, E, F, G gummy bears are chasing me. One is red, one is blue, one is trying to steal my shoe. Now I'm running for my life because the red one has a knife. Wait, what? Alright, I'll just see when you get back. Also, I think I'm running out of splash fruit. Am I? No, I'm not.
Yeah, nice job.
There we go. I know this is supposed to be like our trial for like how to use Sidon, but like I hate it that I hate to say it, but like splash fruit is a little bit more useful. Where is he going? There we go. I mean, no, he's still. Sidon's below fruit confirmed. I mean, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, see, like in the ranking of things, right? So like, there's fruit, right? Which is, you know, like kind of like lowish mid tier, right? There's Sidon below that, and then you go down and like 10 notches, and then there's me, who just tries to throw my best weapon at a like and gets chomped in one hit. So yeah, that's where things are on the scale of things. Okay, where's the... Oh, we gotta do this, okay. Alright, we can do this.
Yes.
Man, I need to fight the thing. We have Silent and the dirt, and then the worms inside the dirt, and splash fruit, and then Tula, right? And then somewhere, then we get to the bedrock, and then there's us. I know that's a reference from something, but I can't remember what from. Like a DBZ reference? It is a DBZ reference. Okay, okay. I feel like that was probably Vegeta telling that to somebody. Or Perfect Cell, I don't know. You can't say the full quote. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, it was Mr. Oh, yes! It was Mr. Popo. I remember that.
We need to get up close and personal. Be careful.
I remember that now. Good times. Can you just get to where I can smack at it? There we go. All these squares make a circle. I'm passing over it like I can't see it. Hey! Yellow again? You have to. You have to apologize. I without my glasses, I'm not sure how to pronounce your username. But welcome in, welcome in. How is your day going? And what would you like me to call you? Please let me. Oh, yeah. All right. Why can't I reach? I shouldn't be able to reach that. Well, it's an I. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Without glasses, it looked like an L. Gaia? Hope that works. If not, let me know. Yeah, welcome in. How are you doing today? I am just trying to beat a sludge-like, and I'm having a terrible go at it. It's not supposed to be this hard. Let me eat some food. Let's start off with that. That would behoove us to eat some food, I think. Out of the sludge. There we go. See, have problems. Yes, I do have problems. I shouldn't. I should not have problems here, but
Oh.
Sorry, I do apologize. I'm skipping the text just because I've done this a few times. Sludge-like. Alright, sludge-like fight. Scene 1, take 3. How long are you trying? Oh, I think a couple minutes. Like 5 minutes. I think this is my 3rd try. See, what I'm supposed to do is be shielding this. Sorry, oh, hey, you are fine. You are totally fine. You're doing good.
We need to get up close and personal. Be careful.
It's I know what you're going for at least. So, here, bud, come here, come here. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we got it. Okay. I was being a little greedy, I think, is kind of the problem. There we go. What? Ew! Ew! Don't do that. Rude. There we go. There we go. Hello. I don't know if I was supposed to take a picture of it. Heal? Yeah, I will definitely heal after this. Have you seen the video of Sweet Dreams? One guy added Kahoot music, then a guy fixed it. Another guy added. No, I kind of want to see that. Hang on, I want to see that. Guy, what is your native language, if you don't mind my asking? You're unharmed. Thank goodness, Lady Yona. If something had happened to you, in any case, it is possible that another monster will appear. I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for the sentiment, son. However, more importantly, we must consider what Link spoke of earlier. The pillar of light that he said appeared at the reservoir begs to be investigated. Maybe our opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky, or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts.
Yes.
Leave this place to us, dearest Sidon. Your friend needs your help getting to the bottom of this mystery. Well, of course. It would be best for me to accompany him. However, I cannot leave you alone in this dangerous place. Did you not entrust this task to us already? We'll not be on our own for long. We'll be just fine. But... Oh, Sidon, my darling. I truly appreciate that you worry so for my safety. It speaks to the kindness in your heart. But you are the Prince of the Zora. One day you will lead the people of your beloved domain. I can see right through you, whether you want me to or not. You are yielding to the fear of losing someone you love again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. Oh, but...
Come now.
Enough is enough. You're not acting like yourself.
Hey now.
You must leave this place to me. Sweet Sidon, do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onward. Follow your heart as you always do. Like my old self.
Yes,
I
yes.
always do. Yes, it is all right. I swear it. I am not going anywhere. See, and there it is, clear as day. Into my fear of once more losing someone I love. Aha! You are right, Yuna. I will not give in to this fear, nor forsake my trust in you. I leave this place to you, my love. Off we go, Link. The Pillar of Light. Heck yeah! I got the glint in his teeth. Let's go. Now blaze on ahead, my friend. It seems Sidon has finally put his doubts behind him and returned to his usual fearless self. I am so glad. All this time he's clinging to regret over being unable to save his precious sister Mipha. Poor tormented Sidon. I think he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared losing me as well.
Whoa.
Yet he has overcome this trial and placed his faith in me. At last the Sidon I know and love has come back to me. Link, please take good care of my dear Sidon. He is the sun in my sky. Aww. Alright, he is safe. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Let me get caught up in chat. Oh, you're German. Nice. Let's go. You know, it actually kind of surprised me. I have a decent amount of viewers from Germany, and it tickles me. Like Germany and, you know, and Europe in general, like more than I would have expected. Best voice. I do love Sidon. Like the voice acting for Sidon is perfect. Attract the Europeans. Apparently. I'm here for it. Let's see. What am I doing? I'll drop the wooden stick. Why not? Okay, so we'll talk to... Got a side quest. Let's see. What you got for me? Oh, Sir Link, there's something I wanted to hoping to speak with you about. Found an item of yours that you entrust the domain. Getting tongue-tied. An item of yours that you entrusted the domain with repairing. Your Zora armor. That 5 damage sword. Wait, I think it's 15 damage, isn't it? The repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one more thing. I need a fish called an ancient arowana. I can finish the armor right away if you can somehow acquire a scale from that fish. We've not seen ancient arowanas around lately, and I have no idea where they can be found. Since they're used for making armor, Dento the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. If you locate one, Sir Link, please bring it to me. Soon I shall fix your precious item at once and return it to your care. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a Helian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. I'm certain that such a skill will aid you on your journeys, so please do not forget. Heck yeah. Oh, could it be... Yeah, sure. Apparently I already have one. Okay.
Whoa.
You might have managed with that. Wait. It was a 5 damage sword and you threw a 10 damage sword away. No, I think it's a... Is it? I'll go back and look. It's still there on the ground, so I'll go back and look for it. With this, I can finally finish repairing your treasured Zora armor. Please wait just a short moment while I hurry to the workshop. I'm so honored to reunite you with this item, dear Link. Heck yeah! Ba 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 ba. Your armor is good as new, right? He is dang fast. Please take this along with your well wishes. I am so happy that I was able to return it to its pristine state. It's a precious piece of armor, after all. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a healing like you to climb waterfalls with ease. Heck yeah. Of course, it will not help you with climbing waters that have been tainted with sludge. However, with your great skill, Sir Link, I am certain that you will find a way up that waterfall, clouded though it is. Hey, so you were right, Mike. We could have used that to climb that. You're a Zelda nerd? Oh, you were fine. Please use this well for your investigation into Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Is this only a 5 damage sword? It says 14. Yeah, I've not been good with glitches. I've had a friend streamer that has tried to teach me some of the glitches, and so I can do a couple of them in Breath of the Wild, but like here, I can't do any of them. Yeah, so there's my one stick. So it's a claymore though. I prefer like single-handed weapons. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, you're fine. Here, I will drop this for the one stick. I think the one stick doesn't last as long, but it does do more damage. Yeah, especially with attack of +6. Okay, yeah. Okay, no. Good call, though. Thank you for making me go back and look. I gotta attach some stuff to it. But, what is your branding is definitely a difficult thing. Tell you what is your favorite Zelda? What is your favorite Zelda and why is it Minish Cap? No, I'm just kidding. Which reminds me, the new Zelda's coming out soon. Oh, I'm excited for that. Minish Cap is your second favorite. Nice. For me, I don't know, it's tough. Minish Cap is definitely in the top 5. Breath of the Wild, but I really want to play Ocarina of Time. Ah, yeah. Ocarina of Time is That's the thing, I have many different favorite Zeldas for different reasons. Ocarina of Time was the first Zelda that I ever played, and I emulated it on a laptop that could not handle emulating N64 games, and so it was a fight. Dude, but I loved it. Highly recommend the 3DS version if you can find a way to play it. Although the N64 one is more true, and I don't know. They did a really good job with the 3DS Ocarina of Time. It really captured like the spirit of what I remembered. But you don't have the console. That's the thing, right? These days it's getting harder to play a lot of those older games because if you don't have the original console, you're kind of boned unless you want to, like, because the thing is, like, yeah, you can play Ocarina of Time on the Switch, but you got to pay like $50 or $60, or I'm not sure how much it is in Europe, for the expansion pass to have the N64 games. All right, let's take this here. Wait, hey, hey. Okay, that's fine. 55, okay, yeah. I think here, I feel like it's $60. I'm not sure. But that's where I won't, you know, for like legal reasons, right? I don't condone, I don't recommend emulation, but emulation sure can be kind of nifty sometimes. Yeah, enough for Switch Online. That's the thing, right? I'm saying, like, it's already kind of expensive as it is. Okay, let's go ahead and unequip that. Okay, swim speed up. I don't have the pants, but should be fine. So that is the clue for reaching the sky. The heck of a clue. Who needs pants, right? Just now, what was that? Never mind, now is not the time for flights of fancy. Just where could that light be coming from? No pants! Alright.
I have an idea.
Oh, I've got an idea. Whee! Pants, who needs them? Exactly, as soon as I'm able, I will take them off.
It's just as I thought. I can see an entrance at the bottom of the lake. I'll make a path for you. Dive in, Link.
He's unstoppable. He really is. I love that the few little notes you get from like the you know, funny enough, this actually works. This actually it actually works better than it should. Get those few notes that you do get from the Zora, from the Divine Beasts. Waruta was the elephant one? I forgot about this whole part, man. This is cool. I forgot about this whole dang thing. But you know what? I think we're gonna save this for next time. How is it? I know you did words. You did just redeem the no pants mic, but I will save that for next time. Like, we'll just keep not wearing pants next time. Yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna call it here, because I remember this part. This part's a lot of fun. Being in the reservoir. And there's a few puzzles here. You gotta do a few things. So we gotta do all this before we can even get to the dungeon. Monthly, so who cares? Hey. Hey, you paid for it. You're gonna get your points worth out of it. Man. I would keep going, but my energy is dropping. I'm getting a little sleepy, so heck yeah. Face the camera at least. There we go. Let's go over to our credits screen. Let me grab my iPhone. No, yeah, no. That's the thing. Oh, you just got here, but hey, like I said, welcome in. So here's the thing, by the way. I stream every Friday, and I think eventually soon I'm going to start streaming more. So you guys can look forward to that. Let me make sure I'm on the right screen. Am I on the correct screen? One of these days, in a few months, I feel like I'll probably be streaming some more, but stream Zelda every Friday. Occasionally might mix in some Final Fantasy 14 in there because I'm absolutely having a blast in that, but, yeah. So yeah, if you like this content, like hanging out, give me a follow. I'll always be here. I should be here pretty much every Friday. You can join the Discord if you like as well. A little quiet, but we have some fun chats there. Heckin', thank you so much to everyone for, but here's the thing. Thank you so much everyone for coming and spending your Friday with me. Thank you for everyone for the follows. Thank you to my wonderful mods for keeping the peace and everything, keeping chat safe and all that. And yeah, thanks for the streamsies. Yay, of course, of course. Yeah, I wish all of you guys an absolutely fantastic weekend as well. Thank you much. So you guys can copy whichever rated message works best for you. The first one is if you're not a subscriber. The second one is if you are. Let me pull up the Twitch and we'll find somebody to share the Twitch love with. And the new Twitch app is a little wonky because... Oh wait, I can sort it. Viewers, high to low. Yeah! I don't know if I missed that before or if they added and fixed it. Let's see who is online. Ooh. You know, I feel like we might have rated them before. I don't remember. But we're gonna raid Lexi Lou 22. He is playing A Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, which happens to be one of my absolutely favorite games of all time. So, heck yeah, back this time to everywhere. Yeah, hope everyone has a great week. All right, so let's go ahead and I think I remember we rated her a fair bit ago. I think Lou _20. Like I said, she's playing Link's Awakening, and which probably is my favorite game of all time. If I had to play a game on a deserted island, I had to pick one. It would probably be that one. But yeah, thank you again so much, guys. I will see you guys next week. See you guys on the Discord. Good night. Guten Nacht, and yeah. Bye, everybody.